Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and welcome to the red carpet. My mom sent me some screenshots of these angel Christmas tree toppers, and I'm going to show them to you because she asked me to make one for her. So here's one, and it was on sale for $41.99. And here's the other, and I don't see the price on here, but I know it was over $100. So what we wanted to do is see if we could make one for a lot less. So I was out shopping, and while I was at Walmart, I did see that they had angel Christmas tree toppers for about $18. I think it was $17.88 or something like that. We didn't see one dressed in the colors that she needed. So I was out shopping and I got this Christmas tree ornament, and we'll be using these as the angel wing. So I'm going to figure out a way to take this apart and attach it to our angel doll. And I got lots and lots of tools. She's going to have a big, huge, flowy dress, and I got some more white ribbon. So wish me luck. We'll see how this project turns out. The materials I'll be using are things that I already have. So I chose this doll to become our angel, and I picked her because her hair was already done. I like her nice and neat pony, so that's one less step I have to do. So we're going to create a doll stand using a cardboard roll, and I usually cut it at 6 inches, but for the tree topper I'm going to cut it at 9. So I'm going to carefully cover it with felt, nice and neatly. I'm going to trim off the excess, and I'll cut small flaps on the ends and apply a little hot glue and carefully fold those in. A quick and instant doll stand. That's how the doll is going to fit in there. So I'm taking this ribbon and we're just going to make a quick and easy bodice for our doll's dress. I'm just going to fold over the ends to create a nice, neat, and even hem. Repeat on the other side. Then I'll turn everything over and we'll create a nice little pinch where the waist goes in. Pinch, fold, and then glue it toward the inside. You can kind of see how it contours the body so the dress could fit nicely. And when you flip it over, you have a nice little bodice to fit our doll. Then I cut a second piece of ribbon, glued it to the first piece to create a little short dress, little strapless dress. But I decided to cover everything in this really thin silver fabric. Close it up with Velcro, and then I realized that I just could have used a dress that I already had, so I made the little ribbon dress for nothing. Now we're going to take a long piece of thin ribbon, mark it off around the doll's waist, and we're going to hot glue tulle to the ribbon to create a little apron that will tie around our doll. Create a really long dress, so we'll be adding more layers of different types of fabric. I'm also adding tulle to the doll stand to create a lot more volume for the dress. carefully use hot glue. This is a charger and I used it to trace out that silver fabric in the shape of a large circle, and I'm going to trim it with this flat fur. So I'm just going to carefully glue that all the way around. And then when you're done, you'll flip the fabric over, apply a little glue to the other side, and then fold the fur. It looks like this. So I'm not sure where I'm going, so I decided to cut that in half. And then I cut it again. So I have 2/4 here, and then I'll use more flat fur to cover the open ends. And I decided that I'm just going to glue that to our little apron, the end that we marked off, and then in the center and in between I'll create more pleats and glue those down. Just fold and glue to create the pleats. And again, I just have to warn you about being careful with hot glue. I burnt myself so many times on this project. I don't know why. So our apron looks like this, which is really cool. And I had this sheer ribbon. I used it for something else. I can't remember, but it was in my scraps. So I'm just going to glue that across the top. So here's our apron with 3 different layers of different fabrics. So now I'm working on the wings, and this is a Christmas ornament that I got for $2.97. And I'm trying to figure out how to pull it apart so that I could use the wings for angel wings. It's actually really odd. I'm not sure how this is assembled, but I'm having a really hard time. I got the little head off and I just gave up. It's like too hard to figure out how to take this apart. I'm just going to cover the center with some flat fur. And then we're going to use elastic to create armbands. I'm just going to put the arms through like that, and I'm also going to cover the elastic with the flat fur. Just going to kind of pull it through. We don't want to glue the elastic, so we're going to glue around it. Pull the fur through and then just glue the ends together. It's going to be like a scrunchie almost. So then we're just going to carefully apply more glue to the open spot, pinch it closed, and then attach it to the center base of the wing. Do that again on the other end. And here's our feathers. So I'm just going to use some more elastic to make a really quick headband, and we're just going to do the same thing that we did for the armband. And a little tiny rhinestone I'm going to glue on the side. And so here is the dial with the wings and the headband. We're going to tie the apron on. And so far it's looking really, really nice. And the last step, I'm going to add some color, a large purple sheer ribbon to make a big belt. My fingers are crossed. We're going to see how this fits on the tree. So I have the dowel. I have the dowel stand. So I'm taking still photos because I'm really scared to film while I'm standing in this chair. So I'm going to add the dowel stand first, insert the dowel, and here she is. And I think it's really, really pretty. My mom absolutely loves it, and it looks really, really great on her Christmas tree. So I want to thank you for watching. It's frustrating because my camera is not showing how awesome this looks. So I think I know what I want for Christmas. I need a new camera. So Santa, hook me up. I hope that you guys like what you see though. But it's really, really hard to pick up on my camera. But I want to thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I want you guys to try this at home. That would be awesome. And I would love to see what you guys are working on with your crafts. So again, thanks for watching. Please leave comments. Check me out on Instagram and on Twitter. And for leaving a comment on our previous video, I want to officially welcome Dolls Will Be Dolls to the red carpet. They have a really cool YouTube channel and Instagram, so check them out as well. Again, thanks for watching. And remember, it's more fun to make it.